So I know a lot of people out there are not just readers, but writers. What kind of advice would you give to someone, especially in the climate of today, what kind of advice would you give to someone starting out as either an artist or a writer or an editor even in the comics world itself?
Boy, that's a big assignment. I think the rules are the same, whether it's the comics world or movies or novels or anything that's creative. The only thing that I would suggest, if you're a writer, I have always tried to write stories that I thought I would enjoy reading. Some writers write for other people, like they'll say to me, I just wrote a book for people from the age of 27 to 36. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to write for specific ages. Or some writers will say, I just wrote a book that they're going to love in the big cities or in the farms. I don't know how to do that either. I only know how to write stories that I myself would want to read. And I figure I'm not that different from everybody else. If I want to read it, there must be a lot of other people that do. So for a writer, the one advice, and I hope it's good advice, I don't know, I'm not a teacher, but the one advice I can think of is write something that you yourself think is good. And the chances are, and this is not an insult, you're not that unique. If you think it's good, there'll be other people too. As far as artists, all you can do is draw the best you can, see what the artwork looks like in the comic books, practice drawing. If you think your artwork is as good as what's already being published, submit it to the editor. If it isn't as good as what's being published, don't bother, because they don't need it. The only thing they need is artwork as good as what they have or better. What was the rest of the question?
I think that was it.
Okay.